No! Welcome again from a very foggy Holme Moss Summit. And look what's just turned up. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll shut up a minute. Hopefully you can hear that burbling on tick-over, because that sounds absolutely incredible. I heard him coming from about half a mile away. Alright, let's head back down. Now we're going to go over entire tops of this down to Woodhead Pass, but it's too foggy. I'm not going to be able to see where I'm going, so we'll head back down towards Holmfirth, I think. So alright, let's go. Beautiful motor, that full Mustang. I've got my phone, I have. God, it is bad up here today. It's the only trouble with coming up here this time of year. Steady run back that hill. Back down into Holmfirth, like I say. You'll see it starting to clear further down we go. See all this water here, look. All that ice is obviously at winter time. Makes it a very treacherous route. I say normally that view's spectacular. I mean, it's not bad today, is it? But on a clear day, it's just to die for. This was actually part of the Yorkshire cycle route, you know. I don't think I'd want to cycle up here. Getting water across the road here. You'll not catch me coming up here in icy weather, I'll promise you that. I'm keeping well aware. I'll turn cameras off a bit because there's not much point filming this, we're just going back the same way, so I'll pick it back up when we get into Holmfirth. Catch you in a bit. Back through Holmfirth. Now we're riding up towards Edge now. We're going to get to the top of here, we're going to turn right. Head across towards Windscar. back through Townhead and Carleycoats, I think. And you get more roadworks. It is honestly everywhere you go, innit? Oh dear. I'm glad when this cold's gone. Should that bricky middle of the road here, look. Bloody hell. On that side of the road, not in middle, is it? This Action 5's probably not picking this up properly, but this is a really steep hill. Tends to flatten hills out. There's the GoPros and probably most action cameras. Believe me, it's steep. This is Head Edge. Couple of horses in front of us. Get nice and steady past them, be a bit respectful. Mentioned it before about around here, there's some really nice properties, but you can bet they're not cheap. Back out into some open countryside, nice sweeping bends, usually nice views, but we can't see much today. I expected it to be a bit misty up here, but I didn't expect it to be like this. But then I suppose it's getting to that time of year, isn't it? Could expect it now. Shall we go past windmills? Lost one of my clips as well for my panniers, I noticed today when I was getting bike out at garage. So if anybody knows where I can get one from, or a pair of them, then if you can let me know, I'll pop a picture on so that you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've no idea when that dropped off. There's no point me even trying to look for it, because the amount of places I've been lately, it could be anywhere. Even though it's like this, you know, it's still worth doing around here, isn't it? I don't see much traffic apart from Holmfirth. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm a bit cold though. It's absolutely freezing up here. When I get back towards Barnsley area, I'll feel temperature lift a bit. Like I said, I still enjoyed it though. It's always nice to get out on bike. me there's no better pastime than this. Especially when you're off work, you don't have to rush back. Like I said before, I don't like to be out too long because of my dogs. I'll have a bit of dinner, nice cup of coffee. Then I might have a couple of hours with my jewellery, I think. See what I can get made today. Well, we can't go on by windmills, it looks like it's shut. Nice, I did see a sign the other day for some surface dressing work, so I bet they're doing that. It's not before time though. Well, this way then. Matter, does it? The road's a road. Don't mind this one actually, it's alright. Wrecking up though. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's shameful state of our roads. Paying all this money in tax and what have you to ride and drive on roads in this state. I've still enjoyed this though, even though the weather's been a bit poor. At least it hasn't rained though, at least we've got away with that. That's the main thing, isn't it? Watch some of these bends though, you know, because they'll be a bit, they can catch you out if you're not careful. Turn right at end of here. This junction can be a bit difficult, especially when it's busy, which is not today, but it can be a bit on the dodgy side. We'll nip back down here. A few more nice bends coming back this way. Then it's the road to Holme. Get that kettle on, have a bit of dinner. I'm getting a bit hungry. And I'm absolutely freezing. My nose is running like like a tap. So I think it's time to head back. Thoroughly enjoyed it though again. I hope you all have as well. I hope you've joined me for these couple of rides. First one up to Holme Moss and then returning from Holme Moss back this way. Now there's some nice bends on here. Not particularly fast road, but we can still enjoy it, can't we? You know, I'm not a particularly fast rider, and I'm quite proud of that. I once said, somebody said to me, you know, mentioning no names, if you don't want to go fast, why have you got a bike? Well, I'm sorry, but for me, that's not what riding a bike is, flying about. I mean, I ride these bikes for me, and obviously to share my rides with you lot. That's what it's all about for me. Going out and enjoying it, not ending up in hospital or worse. And I'm sure you'll agree, I don't think any of us want to end up in hospital, do we? Certainly not me, and I certainly don't want to end up with a wooden overcoat on. So I ride to my pace. That's why I ride alone, majority of the time, unless Luke comes with me. And I enjoy it a lot better on my own, has to be said. I don't mind riding with odd one or two, you know, any more than two. So that's a total of 3 of us, I'm not bothered. But for the most part, as you know, it's just me. And I've said many times, I'm not a Billy no mates, I'm not antisocial, I just like my own company. And there's no wrong with that, is there? I can go where I want to go when I want to do it. If I see something and think, I wonder what's down there, I can go and have a look. So for me it works out and it's ideal. Anyway, I'm going to start heading back. So hopefully you've stuck around to end and I hope you've enjoyed this ride with me. If you have, would you mind popping a like on, and if you haven't already, would you consider subscribing? I do appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you that's subscribed recently and in the past. I'm still building the channel up nice and steadily. I will get there eventually, hopefully. So yeah, once again thank you, and I'll catch you on the next ride. Cheers. No! Unbelievable. You can see it roads short, and what does he do? Drive through the cones. Absolutely incredible. Like I said, standards is driving, or the lack of standards.